Hey, how's it going, you guys? It is Big Bird himself, Fried Chicken. Today, I'm going to be showing off a huge leak for Star Citizen about the Mirai Guardian. This is going to be the base and not the koi. So a little disclaimer, this is not my footage, and everything that you're going to see right here is all a huge spoiler warning. So if you don't want to see any of this, please do not watch this video. So here we have the Mirai Guardian. Mirai's heavy fighter that is supposedly supposed to pack a lot of firepower with those two size 5 cannons. I do believe that this thing is supposed to compete with ships like the Vanguard Wardens, although I do not know how many missiles this ship packs. I do know that there is a second variant called the Koi, which is supposed to be a ship kind of like the Mantis, where it's supposed to interdict ships that's coming through constant travel, where you can shoot them down as well, but that is that. Let's now continue on to the interior just to take a look and see what this ship has to offer for you as the pilot in the future. So as you enter into the rear of the ship, you are greeted by a lot of access points. You're greeted to an armor locker, which is really nice to have right there at the rear door, right at the ready for you to hop in and out of your armor with. And right next to that, you have a little weapons rack where you can store, looks like 2 size 2 weapons with 2 pistol slots, which will allow you to also pack 1 med gun as well within the ship. So you're locked and loaded and ready to go in the Mirai Guardian. And in the same room, we have access to our quantum drive, which is really nice to have in case you take on any damage, so you can swap them out real quickly at a station. And then right behind that, we have access to our battery components. Battery components isn't really in the game right now, so we can move on to the main corridor of the ship, which gives us more access to all of our other main components, just in case anything happens to go down with our ship. We have our cooler access, we have our shield access, and we also have a way to look at everything at the engineering terminal within this room. Moving right along to the habitational area, we are greeted by a cute little bed that is, typical bed, regular function. And then right above the bed, we have some storage access for anything we want to bring with us, armor, some goodies and things like that. And right next to that, on the other side of the room, is a beautiful little kitchenette that has everything you need to be able to survive out there in the verse, microwave, fridge, and a little fire hydrant just to be able to make sure you're nice and safe. And then right next to that, we have the cool little bathroom, really nice looking shower jets included in this bathroom, and a little foldable toilet just like most ships in Star Citizen. So this thing comes well packed for any aspiring pilot who wishes to go out there, maybe run some bounty hunter missions just to be able to survive out there to get some money and stuff like that, or just be out in the verse and live and fly in your ship without having to dock at stations too much. Maybe this thing can fly really far away with bigger quantum drives. Maybe it's very fuel efficient. That's something I don't know. I think it'd be really cool just to actually find out, to see how efficient this ship is in flying, see how it turns, see how it acts and things like that, because it's a very cool looking ship. It's very TIE Fighter inspired in my opinion. It does look like a Star Wars ship, just white and red. I'm probably sure CIG will have a black paint because they seem to love putting out black paints for ships, especially the fighters. So possibly expect that. Looking at pictures of the other variant of this ship, the Koi, it's a different colored, more silvery and white, and it's pretty cool. I do like the way how that looks, and so I have no gripes with it. But it is kind of what it is. This ship is a little different in my opinion. People call it the Fat Fury because it's a bigger version of the Fury with that Mirai technology, that misc technology embedded into this vessel. It looks really cool, and I'm curious how it's going to be once it comes fully into the game. I know when I get my hands on this vessel, I am going to swap out its regular size 5 cannons and throw on some size 5 attritions just to see what this ship can really do and open it up out there in the verse to see how massive damage I can put out to the enemies. I can't wait to put it in Arena Commander, run some Pirate Swarm, and see how it handles there with the attritions attached to it, because I feel like this thing can really destroy. 2 5-size attritions makes this ship stronger than the Ares and the Ion. So I'm very curious how this thing is going to handle, how it flies, and how it can compare to other heavy fighters out there in the verse. Are you guys going to be picking up this bird? I know I am, and I can't wait to test flight and do an actual official tour of the video in typical Fried Chicken style, just to show you guys what this ship is all about. But it is the one, the only Big Bird himself, Fried Chicken, out.